Back at it again. The Haiti Daily Economic News Show, Monday to Friday, bringing you news that will keep you informed, engaged, and reacting in the most optimal way for your business, investment, and entrepreneurial activity. Let's get into it. Today's date, the 18th of March. We got some really interesting news to talk about today. Cubans. I'm telling you, as someone who comes back and forth and finds himself at the Port-au-Prince airport too often, I can tell you one of the staples of the things I see are an army of Cuban nationals who are bagged, who have full bags, right? Full bags of stuff, and very rarely ever luggage. I'm talking about wrapped up plastics of products, right? That they're taking back to Cuba, right? And it's hard to ignore their presence at the airport, and from all accounts, they're hard to ignore their presence in the Taba area, and especially in the Port-au-Prince area near Hippolyte Market, aka Iron Market, in the right off Jean-Jacques Dessalines Boulevard. And you can see a lot of them with exchanging Cuban pesos, and you're seeing Haitians playing reggaeton to attract them, doing their best to speak a little bit of Spanish to facilitate that trade a little bit. And a lot of money's exchanging, a lot of money's going back in between, and so it's really interesting as bigger and more known news stations across the world are starting to pick up on this trend and are writing about it, and it's made it to HaitiBizNews.com. So let's talk about it, right? And so one of the things driving this trend is the short-lived embargo that was lowered under Obama, but then re-raised to its full level under Trump. There was a brief window of American goods coming in, where folks really do want to keep that level in, and there has always been a trend for Cubans to go out and get products that they can't get through normal means and bring into the country. And worldwide, it estimates that it's as much as $2 billion. In Panama last year, they were looking at the impact of Cubans buying products within Panama was estimated to be around $300 million. Now, it's from all accounts, there's much more economic activity from Cubans happening in Haiti for a few different reasons. First off, it's a lot closer. Second off, it's a little cheaper to migrate and come from Cuba to Haiti, right? So we have that dynamic, right? And secondly, there's greater facilitation. We have Cuban travel agents who have allowed for a lot. I mean, for one fee, they'll take care of your plane ticket, they'll take care of your food, they'll take care of your lodging, and they'll even get the Haitian visa for you, which is something that's required for Cubans to come into the country, all included into just one single price, right? But nonetheless, the impact of the dollars being spent, keep bearing in mind that the Haitian economy is about $8 to $9 billion per year. We're talking about, in the case of Panama, 300 million. We're seeing that's a sizable impact on the Haitian GDP. That certainly can drive some real big winners, and the biggest winner, one of the biggest winners being Sunrise Airways. They're using that airline has out of Port-au-Prince 3 flights up to 12 times per week between Havana. I'm gonna butcher this, so excuse me, my Spanish friends. Camagüey, right? And then we have another city, Santiago. So those 3 cities, Sunrise Airways is flying in and out, and just fully loaded. Really winning this because they're one of the few folks who are providing that level of facilitation by air for the Cubans, right? So here's the question, here's the analysis. How do you win? How do you win as an entrepreneur seeing this trend that certainly isn't going to go away anytime soon? How do you win? How do you gain in this activity? First off, though I don't like to promote this style of business because of the overall impact it has to the economy. Certainly finding out exactly what Haitian Cubans are trying to purchase and buying it abroad, bringing it in with the specific idea of selling it to the Cubans, who again, the price point is higher. That is certainly a business opportunity that I'm certainly hoping that there's folks are already acting on that, right? Secondly, and most importantly, if there are products that have a capacity to be created in Haiti and sold to the Cubans, we have a tremendous winning opportunity to really have this trade and have this progress become a true win-win for Haiti. Because again, creating the whatever it may be from clothes or wares, and a big thing Cubans are buying are toys, right? Creating toys. I know there's a lot of artisans, so there's a capacity, there's an opportunity here for a lot of job creation potentially if we have the right entrepreneurs with the right mindset to come in and really provide these products and help facilitate the ease of transport and a lot of these different logistical things that really can become a headache for the pure artisan who's just more focused on creating the particular product, right? So, and opportunities abound from facilitating credit. I know of a few owners of hotels and B&Bs that have really are working on trying to get in contact with these Cuban travel agents so they could be a part of these bookings that a lot of times are paying up front, that are particularly very lucrative. And even when they're just charging the same amount as they usually charge, they can forecast this out. So for those who are in the hotel and accommodation and lodging business, those folks are looking to get in, and those folks can get in, and you could get in as well to help facilitate this transaction. In the meantime, again, the Cuban influence is going to continue to grow, so don't miss out on that opportunity. Don't miss out on Havana's rise, and and do your best to be plugged in, because this is one of the few waves of economic activity that's actually coming to the country that could really drive an important boost, an important future for a growing and integrated Haitian economy, right? If you like these sort of takes, these sort of analysis, these sort of news being brought to you every day, Monday to Friday, do me a favor, do yourself a favor, give it a like, right? Give it a subscription. Make sure you come back, give it a follow, right? And until we're back at it again, we're back at it again.